Hi, Kenpark here and welcome in this new Inspired By. This is inspired by Rianne Evans. I think it's how you pronounce it. So it's kind of that curious, rock, dance 360. Here I'm practicing that specific move. So basically you are doing a pivot on one foot on the board. And yeah, it's kind of hard to explain. This look, yeah, like this, exactly like this. It's actually harder than I thought it will be. It's a trick I like, at least visually, because it mixes freestyle and transition skating, which are two types of skating that I really like and I am really involved in, and that has inspired me a lot. What is pretty weird, it's that on flat is already pretty hard because of the momentum, which in this case, I think maybe it could save me because you don't have that momentum on the quarter, actually. But this quarter is obviously a very small quarter. This is my local skate park, at least my old local skate park. You can see a full video about it, a full Discover episode about it. It will be in the right upper link. The thing is, you don't have any cooping on this specific quarter, which in this case, I believe makes it harder because in case you're slipping, your wheels cannot be locked by that specific cooping. Here you can see I'm trying something dumb. You know how it goes if you already watch some video. I have one trick in mind, then that happened most of the time. Most of the time, actually. Yeah. Sometimes I just try something weird, and I want to go towards that direction because I don't want to stop myself. Usually I go back to the trick. In this case, it's fun because I actually wanted to do that specific trick that I'm currently learning in another Inspired By. Because it's a trick I've seen a lot. I'd say I think the first one I saw doing this was Darwin Song, then Jason Park, Chris Haslam, and lately Mr. Hofbauer on Instagram, which is very interesting. It's kind of that rock, you grab your nose, then you extend your leg, which in this case I believe the lack of cooping is actually helping that trick. It's pretty hard because it's not only a trick that requires technique or momentum, but actual strength. So I'm pretty happy that I'm training to do the plank, which in this case really helps to extend that leg and be in full tension on your right shoulders because I'm goofy. So what is hard is to actually properly extend the leg. Don't worry, if I fall in this case, it doesn't hurt. It doesn't hurt because it's just plastic and I just slip. In this case, I was talking so much that I probably already did the trick and totally forgot to watch it. But I always see people doing an extension towards them, but not in their back. So I was like, okay, maybe I can do that in the back, like I just did right now. And if I can do this, well, maybe I can do both. And why Kenpark? Why the hell are you doing this? Actually, it's super funny. It's really funny to do this. It's just creative, and I think I've never seen someone do the rock extension leg and then sitting on your butt. Probably because of a solid reason, because it's just a stupid trick. But as you can see, the hard part with this trick is to lock your board at the right place. It's really momentum. If you lock it, well, that's done. And then I went back to the other trick. But just quick recap so you understand what I wanted to say. It's that if you put your front truck too close to the cooping, you're not going to have enough momentum. And if you put the back one too close to the cooping, if you extend the leg, you're going to go over it. So that's the hard part. So going back to that 360, what is kind of hard is that when you look at it, I did it, cool. But you don't really jump. Your feet is still on the board. It never quits it. I would compare that to a no-comply front shove it, where your feet is still touching and guiding the board. In this case, it's kind of the same idea behind it. You you don't fully do pressure on that feet, but you don't totally jump. So here, as I've done the variation that I wanted to, I was like, okay, I can spice that thing up, you know. I can do this. Great. And if you know me, you know what is one of my favorite trick on quarter. You know that I'm going to do a frontside variation right there. This video was really all over the place, but that's also kind of the goal of the video. Just really letting you know what's through my mind when I'm trying a trick, what it inspires me to try next or in the same time. And I know I did 2 tricks in the same video, which I initially wanted to do 2 separate videos, but I actually hope you liked it. And there are a few other inspired from Rianne Evans that are going to be filmed. I haven't tried them, but basically what I do is on Instagram, when I see a trick that I like, I just put it into my archives, and then whenever I feel I'm ready to try that trick, then I just try it. And she has a very tech miniram style, which if you know the channel, if you know me guys, you know that that's my shit. So yeah, I really hope you actually liked this video, you liked the series. And I think this video is slightly later than usual, but I moved back in here because work starts back on Monday for me. So anyways guys, see you very soon. Don't forget to like, comment and subscribe to this channel, and go follow Rianne Evans on Instagram. The link will be in the description. See you very soon guys. Take care.